弟兄姐妹，大家好。
Hello, brothers and sisters.
我们再次回来看今天早上的晨祷。
Once again, we come back to our morning devotion.
今天是约珥书第3章。
Today, we are looking at Joel chapter 3.
今天呢，心情呢可以比较轻松一点。
Today, we can be more relaxing.
因为过去2章呢，心情是比较沉重的。
Because in the previous 2 chapters is a little bit deep.
但是今天呢，有一部分呢是审判。
But here, part of it is about judgment.
好，我们来看约珥书上一章的32节。
Let us look at the previous chapter, verse 32.
就是最后一节。
That is the last chapter.
到那时，凡求告耶和华的名，就必得救。
And it shall come to pass, those who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
约珥呢，在这个先知有强调。
And the prophet Joel, he emphasized,
凡是要悔改的，是要真心改过。
those who repent must repent from their heart.
而且是要悔而改。
They must repent and return.
神说
Then the Lord said,
我必弥补蝗虫在过去年间所吃掉的。
Then I will replenish whatever the locust has consumed.
凡真心悔改的，
Those who repent from their heart,
都会经历复兴。
they will experience revival,
这不管是什么种族，
regardless of what races
或什么人群，
or what group of people,
不分皮肤，
regardless of their color,
也
skin
不
tone
分年龄。
or age group.
所以神的这个应许呢，是给所有的人。
So the promise of the Lord is for everyone,
他的应许是给凡有气息的人，
and those who have breath.
都可以经历当他悔改之后的复兴，
They will experience revival after they repented,
而且经历圣灵的大浇灌。
and also the outpouring of the Holy Spirit.
凡老的、少的，都可以经历神迹奇事。
No matter you're old or young, you will experience
只要我
miracles
们肯去求他的名，
as long as you are willing to call upon the name of the Lord.
神是愿意再次来祝福我们的。
The Lord is willing to bless us once again.
今天的题目：
Today's title,
末日的复兴和盼望。
the revival and also hope of the end time.
第一大点，
The first point,
犹太人必归回。
Jews will return.
这卷书一直是指向末世，
And this book actually is referring to end time.
一直指，直到耶稣基督第2次再来。
And it is pointing unto the second coming of Jesus.
当第2次再来，就是已经是末日了，
And when Jesus comes again, it is the end time.
是讲到永远。
It is about eternity.
当这个末世来的时候呢，这约珥书是告诉我们呢，是一个奏行和是一个的演戏。
And also he's telling us it is a prototype and exercise of the eternity and also the end time.
然后一直跑到启示录，
Until Revelation.
从AD 70年
From AD 70,
第2次圣殿被毁后，
that is the destruction of the second temple,
以色列这个国就被人灭亡了。
and the nation Israel was being completely destroyed.
以色列人民呢，就4分5散到世界各地。
And the Israelites were being dispersed to the 4 corners of the earth.
以色列人民被掳的掳，
And they were exiled,
国中被夺的夺，
and they were being plundered
或者被杀的杀。
or being killed.
直到2000年过后，
After 2000 years,
到1948年以色列复国，
that is until 1948, the nation Israel was reborn.
直到现今已经72年了。
Until today is 72 years.
这些以色列人呢，已经开始呢，大量的从世界归回，
And many Israelites returned to Israel.
就应验了等下这一句话，
And later, this verse was being fulfilled.
第1节。
Verse 1.
到那日，我使犹大和耶路撒冷被掳之人归回的时候，
For behold, in those days and at that time when I bring back the captives of Judah and Jerusalem.
现今就是这个时候了，
And now is the time.
因为他们有许多大量的归回。
Because the great number of people are returning.
为什么我们要看重这些的事情呢？
Why are we emphasizing on this?
因为以色列永远是世界的温度计。
Because Israel is the thermometer of the world.
我们全世界经历这个的灾情，
The pandemic, which is experienced by the whole world,
让我们感受到一点点好像末日的来到。
and we have tasted a little bit of the end time.
而且有其他的国家
And other nations,
也经历这个蝗虫，
they also experience this locust.
非洲、
In Africa,
印度、
India
一部分的这个中国的地方，
and also part of China,
他们也经历这个蝗虫的灾害。
they have experienced this attack from the locusts.
而且我们知道这个的疫情呢，将会有第二波，甚至有不同的细菌会出现。
And we know that this pandemic, there will be second wave and also different viruses will arise.
所以呢，这个第一节的那日，
And verse 1, in those days,
这里前面呢有2个字，
in the beginning, there are 2 words
在中文圣经是没有翻出来的，
which was not translated in the Chinese Bible.
就是 behold 看啊
For behold,
，for behold 看啊，
that's mean behold,
那日
in those days,
我使犹大还有耶路撒冷这个家人呢回归的时候，
I will bring back the captives of Judah and Jerusalem.
那就是主要来的日子近了。
And that is the day when the Lord is coming is near.
这指主来的那时候呢，是神完全掌控。
And the Lord will completely reign at that time.
耶稣在那里掌权作王，
Jesus will reign as a king.
也是一个完全的日子，
And also is a perfect day.
那就是靠近主大可畏的日子，
It is near the great and dreadful day of the
也
Lord.
是他彰显公义的日子。
And also the day when he manifesting his justice.
他在那日大可畏的日子呢，他有赏罚，
On the great and dreadful day, he will punish and also reward.
他罚那些恶的，然后赏那些善的。
He will punish the evil one and reward the good.
在那一日呢，就是历史的结束，
And on that day, it is the end of history.
就是末端这个现今呢，就是那个末端的起头了。
But now is the beginning of the end time.
然后我们第2大点呢，就是对外邦列国的审判。
And the second point is judgment to the nations.
从第2节一直到第16节。
From verse 2 to 16.
第2节，我要聚集万民，带他们下到约沙法谷，在那里施行审判，因为他们将我的百姓，就是我的产业以色列，分散在列国中，又分取我的土地。
And I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will enter into judgment with them there, on account of my people, my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations. They have also divided up my land.
在这里，我们看到有一个分散，就是驱散，就是我们看到以色列没有复国之前，以色列人到处被驱散到世界各地。
Here it mentioned about scattered among the nations. That is the Israelites. They were dispersed among all nations
然后又分取我的土地，就是分割的土地。
and divided up my land.
现在很多的强权国家都在叫以色列有这个和平进程。
And many strong nations, they are asking Israelites to have this peace with other nations.
这些和平进程呢，都是要把土地分割才有和平。
And they wanted to divide up the land in order to have this
在
peace.
过去的历史里，我们看到
In the-
没有可能用土地换取和平的。
In the history, we saw that it is impossible to have peace when the land was divided.
当你要分割的时候，那个土地本来就是属于神的国家的。
Initially, the land belongs to the nation of God.
当你再去分割它的时候，
When you divide it,
永远没有平安的日子。
there won't be any time to have peace.
神说：“我会来审判列国，
The Lord said that I will come to judge the
因为
nations
你们来分割我的土地。
because you have divided up my land. ”
这里我们开始了讲到约沙法谷，
Here in the beginning, it says about the valley of
因
Jehoshaphat
为在过去历代之下20章那里有讲到，
because in 2 Chronicles chapter 20 said that
约沙法王在这个谷中呢，蒙神的帮助和保守，
Jehoshaphat was being held by the Lord in this valley.
用自己为弱的军队打胜了。
With his weak and minimum amount of troops,
然后打败了摩亚、亚门、以东的3国联军，
defeated Moab, Edom, and also Ammon.
所以这里是一个得胜的地方。
And this is a place of victory.
过了许久，现在约珥又用这个地方来提起这个地方。
After many years, and Joel referred back to this valley once again.
历代之下，这里叫做以拉加谷。
And in the 2 Chronicles is mentioning about the valley of Barakah.
约尔把这个地方描述是神所审判的场所。
And Joel mentioned that this place is the place of judgment of God.
是这些是历史曾经是说到他们以色列归回到神那里。
And the history mentioned that the Israelites will return to this place.
所以他预言呢，这一次的神迹再一次发生。
So he prophesied that the miracles will happen once again.
因为以色列将会抵抗列国的入侵的时候，他会得胜。
Because Israelites will have victory upon the attack of all nations.
在这个时候呢，神会在那里审判列国。
At that time, the Lord will judge all the nations.
所以在这个耶沙法谷呢，神就会成就末后的计划。
So in this valley of Jehoshaphat, the Lord will accomplish what will happen in the end time.
在这里第4节，我们看到推罗、西顿和非利士四境的人啊，你们与我何干？
And verse 4 said that, "What do you have to do with me, O Tyre, Sidon, and all the coast of Philistia?"
你们要报复我吗？我报复我，我必使报应速速归到你们头上。
Will you retaliate against me? But if you retaliate against me swiftly and speedily, I will return your retaliation upon your own head.
然后这里有讲到西顿，就是现今的北边的黎巴嫩。
So Sidon, it is current Lebanon.
这里有讲到非利士四境呢，是讲到今天西岸还有加沙地带。
And this coast of Philistia actually is the current Gaza
还有西岸。
and also the West Bank.
所以他们呢一直想要报复，再报复。
They wanted to retaliate.
所以以色列四境呢一直面临四面楚歌。
So the four corners of the Israelites is constantly being attacked by the surrounding nation.
列国呢都想要包围攻击。
The surrounding nations wanted to siege Israel,
尤其是伊朗啊蠢蠢欲动。
especially Iran.
这样的一个的情况呢一直会发生。
And this situation will continue
一直会到耶稣基督再来的为止。
until the returning of Jesus.
然后这些征战呢，或者想要开战呢，这些的情形呢，一直会发生。
This battle and this attack, it will continue to happen.
所以在一次印证我们说，我们要看以色列这个中东的局势呢，就是我们世界的温度计。
So once again, it is showing us that Israel actually it is a thermometer that we need to take note of.
第6节，并将犹大人和耶路撒冷人卖给希腊人，使他们远离自己的境界。
Verse 6, also the people of Judah and the people of Jerusalem you have sold to the Greeks.
所以我必激动他们离开你们所卖之地，又必使报应归到你们的头上。
Behold, I will raise them out of the place of which you have sold them, and will return your retaliation upon your own head.
第8节，我必将你们的儿女卖在犹大人的手中，他们必卖给远方18国的人。这是耶和华说的。
Verse 8, I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the people of Judah, and they will sell them to the Sabeans.
所以这里又讲到希腊，还有18呢，是现在的埃索比亚。
And Greeks and also Sabeans, it is referring to Ethiopia current nowadays.
他们也参与攻击以色列，
They also involved in this attack against
也
Israel.
来剥削以色列的人民。
And they also plunder the people of Israel.
所以神一直说要报仇这几个国家。
So the Lord said that He will retaliate against these nations.
第9到第11节更加的严重。
And it is more severe in verse 9 to 11.
第9节，当在万民中宣告说要预备打仗，激动勇士，使一切勇士上前来。
Proclaim thus among the nations, prepare for war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
要将犁头打成刀剑，要将镰刀打成割毛。
And beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
软弱的说：“我有勇气。”
Let the weak say, I am strong.
四围的列国啊，你们要速速的来，一同聚集。
Assemble and come, all you nations, and gather together all around.
从第9节到第11节的上半节，
From verse 9 to the first part of verse 11,
所以我们要想，为什么有这个征战呢？
we're thinking, why is there this battle?
我们要问是谁发动征战呢？
And who's the one who started this battle?
然后征战在哪里发生呢？
And where this battle will happen?
这里万民的意思是指谁呢？
All nations is referring to whom?
刚才我所说到的几个国家
The nations which I mentioned just now,
是代表性，
they are the representative.
是这万民呢是以色列的周围这20-30个国家。
Nations, it is the countries surrounding Israel 20 to 30,
是周围非以色列人，
and they are non-Israel.
就是这个列邦呢，他们要一起发动一场大征战。
And these nations will gather together to start this war.
他们好像被一种能力迷惑了，
Seems like they were being confused by one of the power.
然后他们被激动起来，
They were being provoked.
拿起不像样的武器就来攻击以色列，
They are taking improper weapons to attack against Israel.
因为他们的是用那些本来他们谋生的工具，
They are using this weapon where they're used to earn a living,
但是他们把它变卖成武器，
but they converted it into a weapon,
就急急忙忙的来攻击以色列。
and hastily they come to attack Israel.
但是我们知道，
But we know that
神让约珥看见这场征战，
the Lord caused Joel to see this battle.
最终神要对列国进行审判。
At the end, it is for the Lord to judge all the nations.
约珥看到这个世界的末日的光景，
Joel saw the situation of the end
他
time.
是一个很厉害的先知，
He is a very powerful prophet.
他可以看到他当时的事情会发生，
He saw what will happen in his
但是
generation,
他看到几个层次，
but he see it in a different layer.
他看到过去这个以色列复国了，
And also seeing the born of Israel once again,
然后他又看到将来末世的情形。
and also seeing what will happen in the end time.
这一场的幕后的征战，
And this end time battle,
使徒约翰在鲍摩岛写到这个启示录，
and the Apostle John in Revelation, he written in Patmos about the book of Revelation,
16章13到14节，
chapter 16, verse 13 to 14.
那里有讲到3个污秽的灵从假先知的口中出来，
There are 3 defiled spirit comes from the false prophet,
这个是一个假的，一个是恶者的灵来的，
and this is the spirit of the evil one.
他到所有众王那里去呢，
And he go to the kings,
他是很会讲，然后迷惑了他们，
and he can speak very well to seduce, confuse the
他
the
用
kings.
邪灵来蒙蔽了他们的思想，
And he used this evil spirit to confuse them
然后激动这些诸王呢来攻打以色列。
and provoke all these kings to attack Israel.
他们一起联合呢，在那里说到去哈米基多敦的那里打一场末日的征战。
They form as an alliance to Armageddon to have this warfare.
这阿米基多敦呢是现今的以色列平原。
And this Armageddon is current plain of Jezreel.
当这样的一场征战呢，就是世界末日来到。
And when this battle comes, it is the end of the time.
所以在这里约讲到这个约沙法谷呢，
And Joel mentioned about the valley of Jehoshaphat.
有可能就是这以色列平原。
It may be the plain of Jezreel.
他说耶和华以审判，就是起来审判，
And the Lord will rise up to judge.
在第12节。
Verse 12.
所以我们看到第11节的下半节。
And the second part of verse 11.
耶和华，求你使你的大能者降临。
Cause your mighty ones to go down there, O Lord.
12节，万民都当兴起，上到约沙法谷。
Verse 12. Let the nations be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
因为我必坐在那里审判四围的列国。
For there I will sit to judge all the surrounding nations.
这个我呢，就是上帝，
I, that is the Lord.
神坐在那里来审判。
The Lord sitteth there to judge.
意思说呢，约沙法谷这个地方的征战呢，将列国打败。
It means that the battle in the valley of Jehoshaphat would defeat all the nations.
所以以色列也是一个小小的国家。
Israel is a small nation.
当这些的列国联合起来呢，是好像一个大卫打歌利亚一样。
And when all these nations combine together, it's just like David defeating Goliath.
但是因为这场征战是属于神的，
But because this battle belongs to God,
所以以色列呢是因为神的缘故， 他们可以打胜所有列邦列国，
And because of God, Israel can defeat all the nations.
所以他可以坐在那里审判所有的国家。
So the Lord will sit there to judge the surrounding nations.
看起来这场征战呢，一定会发生。
Seems like this warfare surely will happen.
基督一定会发动这场征战，
And Antichrist surely will stir up this war.
他是很有魅力的。
And he has this power that attracts people.
他的讲话呢，可以说服列国的诸王，
He can speak well to convince all the kings.
然后所有人都被他迷惑，
And people were being seduced by him.
灭国他就被他鼓雄他们的勇气，
And to stir up their courage.
然后就被激动起来。
And they were being provoked.
然后我们来看到接下来呢是怎样。
Continue on, let's see what happened.
13节，
Verse 13.
开镰吧，因为庄稼熟了；来践踏吧，因为酒榨满了，酒池盈溢，他们的罪恶甚大。
Put in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, go down, for the winepress is full, the vats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
开镰吧，践踏吧，这是一个开始征战的时候。
Put in the sickles and also to trample, it is the beginning of battle.
因为庄稼和酒都满了，或者是什么呢？熟呢，是因为这些的罪恶已经满溢了。
Harvest is ripe and the winepress is full. It means that the sin has come to a level which is enough.
到了一个程度呢，神说好，我现在就要来惩罚他们，
Until a certain extent, the Lord said that I will come and judge them.
我会来毁坏所有列邦的能力。
I will destroy all the power of the nations.
这是神自己说的，
It is spoken by the Lord.
所以这个不是好的现象，
It is not a good sign.
不是说好像庄稼熟了，像福星的样子。
It is not, when the harvest is ripened, it is not about the revival.
原来这是审判列国的举动。
But it is an action of judging the nations.
很多人会死。
Many people will die.
第14节，
Verse 14.
许许多多的人在断定谷，
Multitudes in the valley of decision.
因为耶和华的日子临近断定谷。
For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
这个是不是刚才约撒法谷呢？
Is this the valley of Jehoshaphat?
这是另外一个地方。
This is another place.
在这里呢，要断定一切东西，所以叫断定谷。
And in this place, they will make decisions. So it is called the valley of decision.
这里呢，可能是基伦七谷，
And it might be the valley of Ajalon.
在耶路撒冷的东边，
It is in the east of Jerusalem.
在橄榄山的中间。
It is in the middle of Mount Olive.
在这里呢，充满许多的坟墓。
It's full of these tombs.
当耶稣第二次再来的时候，许多人要复活，
In the second coming of Jesus, many people will resurrect.
他要坐在那里做王。
He will sit there as a king.
在耶路撒冷做王的时候呢，
When he become king in Jerusalem,
来审判活人死人，
to judge the living and the dead,
也要审判不公义的和公义的，
and also to judge the righteous and unrighteous,
也要审判呢谁进天堂，谁进地狱，
and to judge who will go to heaven and who will go to
谁
hell.
在生命册上有名字呢，就可以进到天堂。
Whoever names was recorded in the book of life, he will
所以
enter
在
into
这里
heaven.
做决定的时候，这个地方叫断定谷。
So the place that make this decision is the valley of decision.
这个永恒的决定呢，就在这一刻。
And the eternal decision is at this time.
那些信主不信主的人呢，都分开了，
Those who believe and don't believe, they will be separated.
就好像山羊和绵羊又分在皇的宝座的左右边一样。
Just like the sheep and the goat, it will be departed in the throne of God.
所以耶尔书已经看到这个情况，
So Joel saw this situation.
看见神最后的大审判，
That is the last judgment
而
of the
且
Lord,
是在他的审判宝座面前，
and it is before the throne of judgment.
上帝会为他的子民来报仇。
And the Lord would take vengeance for his people.
这些列国恶待了他的子民，
And all these nations which mistreat his people,
然后上帝会为他的子民伸冤，
then the Lord will take revenge for his people.
而且这一日一定来到。
And this day will surely come.
为什么我们这样注意以色列呢？
Why do we put importance in Israel?
很多现代的神学，
And many philosophy,
很多现代的神学用这个教会来替代了以色列。
and many theology nowadays using the church to replace Israel
所以是一个替代神学。
is a replacement theology.
所有的祝福现在临到教会。
All the blessings will go to the church,
所有的咒诅还是留在以色列，
but all the curses will remain in Israel.
这是错误的。
It is wrong.
因为如果你要祝福的话，咒诅也是要。
If you wanted the blessing, you need to take note of the curses
不
as
可以
well.
说我只要祝福，教会只有现在是上帝的这个的新以色列。
And you cannot say that, oh, now we are the church, we want the blessing, and we are the new
所
Israel
以有
in
一
the,
切的
before
祝
God.
福临到我们教会，
So all the blessings will come upon the church.
错误。
It is wrong.
神还是要救以色列，
The Lord will surely save Israel.
祝福还是会临到以后的以色列。
Blessings will also be upon Israel in the future.
虽然他们有许多的咒诅，
Even though there are a lot of curses,
但是所有欺负以色列的国家，
but those who goes against Israel,
神没有放过。
the Lord will not let them go.
不要忘记，圣经中记载有关将来，
Do not forget that the Bible recorded about the future.
每一个人都要接受一定的审判。
Everyone will receive the judgment.
神的子民就是我们呢，要纪念，
The people of the Lord, that is us, we
Yeah.
must remember.
要确信这个耶和华日子。
We must be sure of the day of the Lord.
我们要知道这个审判是会来的。
We must know that this judgment will surely come.
我们来看15节，
Let us look at verse 15.
日月昏暗，星宿无光。
The sun and the moon will grow dark.
16节，
Verse 16.
耶和华必从西安吼叫，从耶路撒冷发声，天地就震动。
The Lord also will roar from Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. The heavens and the earth will shake.
这15节和16节上半节是讲到耶稣再来的光景。
And verse 15 and 16 is about the situation when Jesus come again.
当这个时候发生呢，就是三光四射，
When it happened, the three lights will lose its lightness.
就是月亮、太阳还有星星呢，完全都黑暗。
The sun, moon, and stars will be darkened.
当他来的时候，他是从天而降，
When he comes, he is coming from heaven,
然后他会到橄榄山上。
and he will come to the Mount of Olive,
这时候地大震动，
and the earth will be shaken,
而且他们这个来的时候是很亮很亮的，
and great light will be upon
因
them,
为神的荣光照耀在他的身上。
because the glory of the Lord shines upon him.
那时候他是以得胜的姿态到来，
And he will come in a victorious manner.
所以就是说就好像西安孔教、耶路撒冷发生这样子，
Just like the Zions will roar and utter voices,
因为地大震动。
because the earth shake.
到现在科技呢，
And the technology nowadays,
当有一个地方有一些的天象发生的时候，
when something happened in a place,
每一个地方每一个人都知道，
everyone in every place will know about
全
it.
世界因为有这个媒体，所以看到这个事情。
Because there is media, the whole world will see something happen.
就好像最近这一个的热视这样子，热视环这样
Just like the recent solar eclipse,
每一个人呢就报道，然后全世界都看到这些的 video 还有 video clips。
when people report about it, the whole world will see the videos and the clips.
所以呢，当这些天上有这样的一个兆头的时候，
So when there is a sign in heaven,
我们知道地上是有事情发生，
we know that something will happen on earth.
不是说调转来说天上有这样的意象的时候，所以我们知道地下可能会有一些什么事情发生。
It is not that when things happen on earth, maybe something will happen on earth.
所以是调转来说，天上有这样的异兆出现呢，是因为地上已经有事情发生了。
And when there's a sign on heaven, it means that something already happened on
因
earth.
为耶稣基督已经来到世上。
Because Jesus has come on the earth.
我们看第3段，
And let us look at the third paragraph.
犹太人必复兴和蒙福。
The Israelites will revive and be blessed.
16节的下半节，17节，
And second part of verse 16 and 17.
耶和华却要做他百姓的避难所，做以色列人的保障。你们就知道， 我是耶和华你们的神，而且又住在西安我的圣山，那时耶路撒冷必成为圣，外邦人必不再从其中经过。
But the Lord will be a shelter for his people and the strength of the children of Israel. So you shall know that I am the Lord your God, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then Jerusalem shall be holy, and no aliens shall ever pass through her again.
耶和华将成为他们百姓的祝福，
The Lord will become the blessing of his people.
所有侵略者呢不能够进入，
So the intruder cannot come in,
他可以从这些的来拯救他的百姓出来，
and he will save his people.
而且呢将会很大的福气临到这个地方。
And great blessings will come on the place.
以色列这个地方呢将会成为一个很大的丰富，
And Israel will be prosperous,
被雨水滋润。
and it will be nurtured by water.
大山要出甜酒，
And the mountain will give wine,
小山呢出牛奶。
and the small mountain will give milk.
我们来看18节。
Let's look at verse 18.
到那日，大山要滴甜酒，小山要流奶子。
And it will come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drip with new wine, and hills shall flow with milk.
犹大七河都有水流，
And all the brooks of Judah shall be flooded with water.
必有泉源从耶和华的殿中流出来，滋润省亭谷。
A fountain shall flow from the house of the Lord and water the valley of acacias.
所以从那里呢，我们可以看到大山呢有这些可以种葡萄，然后可以酿成酒。
And the mountains, they will have this vineyard to make wine.
然后小山呢，它可以养许多的牲畜，
And also the hills, a lot of flocks can live there.
然后许多的羊奶、牛奶可以给供他们喝。
So they will have milk from goat and also cow.
然后呢，犹大呢有许多的水将要淋到他们当中，
And there will be a lot of waters in Judah.
这样子呢，他们就不在于干旱。
They will no longer be dried.
什么是省亭谷呢？
And what is this valley of acacias?
这里是讲到呢南方的沙漠地带，
And it is the wilderness in the southern kingdom.
很多的皂荚木的树在那里生长。
There are a lot of acacias tree grow there.
这里的旱地呢，反而可以有许多的水流到那里，
And in this dry land, there will be a lot of water flowing there.
这是很大的一个祝福。
And this is a great blessing.
意思说，神呢很看顾他自己的地方，
It means that the Lord is taking care of his own place.
所以我们可以看到，反观呢，接下来的埃及还有以东呢，都变为凄凉的旷野，
But on the other hand, Egypt and Edom will be a desolated place.
只有犹大地呢是适合人居住的。
Only Judah is suitable for man to live.
我们可以更感恩的是20节、21节，
And we can give thanks even more in verse 20 and 21.
犹大必存到永远，耶路撒冷必存到万代。我未曾报复流血的罪，现在我要报复，因为耶和华住在西安。
But for Judah shall abide forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will acquit them of the guilt of bloodshed, whom I have not acquitted, for the Lord dwells in Zion.
所以这是一个应许，
It is a promise.
犹大就是以色列呢，就会存到永远。
Judah, that is Israel, will remain forever.
没有一个强权呢可以消灭它，
There is no strong force that can destroy it.
不可以涂灭它的万民、它的圣名的名字在地上。
Nobody can remove the name from that place.
所以呢，以色列呢，耶路撒冷必存到万代，就是一代一代的传下去。
Jerusalem remains from generation to generation.
神会看重，他亲自会做成这个工作。
And the Lord will make sure it come to pass.
所以我们要继续为耶路撒冷、以色列来祷告。
Let us continue to pray for Jerusalem and Israel.
我们要祝福以色列，
We want to bless Israel.
在耶路撒冷宫中有平安。
There will be peace in Israel.
在耶路撒冷这个地上，以色列地上是有十分的平安。
And there will be great peace in the land of Israel.
我们要祝福凡是去以色列的人民呢，住在那里的都是有平安的。
And those who dwell there will have peace.
还有在海外的这些犹太人呢，可以回归。
And also the Jews still in other nations will return.
愿我们的弟兄姐妹，
May our brothers and sisters
也看到这一点，
who see this
然后领受我们这一章的祝福。
and receive the blessing of this chapter.
我们口中呢，也不要出任何咒诅的以色列的话，
And let no word of curses come up from our mouths toward Israel,
而是要为以色列来祷告。
but to pray for Israel.
我们感谢神，
Give thanks to God.
今天的晨祷到这里，
That's the end of today's morning devotion.
祝福大家。
Bless you.
水的河，黄金的街道，有神荣耀光照。看那神的帐幕在人间，亲自与我们同在，我们做他子民，与他同住。看那神的帐幕在人间，擦去一切的眼泪，不再有伤悲，因一切都更新。帐幕在人间，亲自与我们同在，我们做他子民，与他同住。看那神的帐幕在人间，擦去一切的眼泪，不再有伤悲，因一切都更新。不再有死亡，也不再有悲哀，没有哭嚎疼痛，以前的事都过去了。这是我渴慕，这是我等待，永永远远与你同坐。不再有死亡，也不再有悲哀，没有哭嚎疼痛，以前的事都过去了。这是我渴慕，这是我等待，永永远远与你同坐。看那神的帐幕在人间，亲自与我们同在，我们做他子民，与他同 的眼泪，不再有伤悲，因一切都更新。
期待那一天，
亲眼见你面，永远不分离，在喜悦